and welcome to this year's Celebration of Sports presentation. This isn't quite how I imagined the event would be taking place, but here we are. Having lived through these very strange times, we've experienced a great deal of change. But change is a concept that is prevalent throughout sport. It is the challenge that all sports persons face. Changing goals and targets, changing the rules, change in opposition. Change is the real constant. So the challenge is not to fight against it, but to embrace it and to work with it. This is the challenge for all of us next year as we move into a strange sporting world, at least initially. But the Celebration of Sport presentation is all about looking back and enjoying what has been. There has been some, and to use the current buzzword, unprecedented success, and there has been some continued trends of success. The under-13 boys rugby team winning the Lancashire Cup is the first time that St Mary's Hall has achieved such success. And it was the culmination of years of hard work and determination. Huge congratulations go to that team. And also our national swimming finalists who continue the building of success in our swimming programme. All wonderful achievements on a wider scale. But there continues to be successes that are not so widely reported. The boys' hockey continues to improve, and the boys and the girls' cricket programme was rewarded with some indoor success and medals. And the tennis team from last year achieved national final qualification. All of these achievements are to be applauded and used as incentive for further success. And then there are the individual successes, the improvements in fitness, the selections for team, the acquisition of skills. All of these things can have just as great an impact on individuals as a victory in a final. And these things happen day in and day out at SMH. This is due to the great team of teachers and coaches at St Mary's Hall, which I would like to thank on behalf of the children and the parents. But it is also, and of course, mainly down to the hard work and determination of all the children. We're looking forward to the day that you return and to working with you again on your dreams and on your goals. I wish you all a very safe, sunny and wonderful summer.
My name is Sophia Pickles and I've been privileged to be the Girls Cross Country Captain of 2019 to 2020. Cross country isn't everyone's favourite sport, but the good thing about cross country is it brings people together. The girls this year have worked so hard. They've always supported one another and done their best. I'd like to say thank you to all my teammates and my coaches, and especially to Mr. Walter. Thank you for everything. I'd also like to say good luck to the next Girls Cross Country Captain. I hope you can be as proud of your team as I was of mine. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Seb Frank. I'm the cross country captain. Cross country and sport in general has been great this year. Mr. Walter and all the game staff have given up their time to take us to events all around the country. My favourite cross-country race would have to be the Malvern last year because we got introduced to a very rough style of cross-country. We all tripped up at the start, but we all had fun. I really enjoy the responsibility of being captain because I like encouraging people on. So thank you to all the pupils and staff at SMH for making sport and cross-country really enjoyable.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Let it go! Valiant, Mr. Scorer! Not so scary. We have the Carthaginians led by the fierce. And myself will be leading the Romans into battle. The winner will be the team that conquers all. I shall walk off this field. Do you want to watch? George, go, good job, man. Come for the space, yes, mate. Go, buddy, go. Good boy. Back up and support it, buddy. Okay.
I'm Daniel Holland and I had the honour and privilege of being the under-13s rugby captain this year. Our team has continued to improve thanks to fantastic coaching we have received. In particular, I would like to thank Mr. Loveridge, who has been our main coach over the last few years and has seen the ability and potential in each one of us together as a team, sharing our journey. Following our previous under-11 and under-12 successes, which has culminated in a fantastic year for the under-13s, the major highlights being cup winners of the AKS Festival, dominating Lancaster Grammar, and the ultimate win of our rugby journey when we were crowned Lancashire Cup under-13s champions, the first for SMH in the competition's 21-year history. A huge thanks to the community of SMH to Mr Murphy for his commitment and encouragement to all the SMH masters that have played a significant role in shaping our team. Thanks to Jacob Driver, our vice captain, who was a great ambassador, always with great words of encouragement. To all the boys, every single one of you contributed to our successes. I know we had our ups and downs, but we were stuck together as a team, showed strength, determination and quadruple spirit.
My favourite sporting highlight is when the under-12A won an under-13B tournament.
My favourite sport is netball because everyone's really enthusiastic and everyone has fun.
Yes, and my favourite sporting memory is when the under-12As won an under-13 tournament in netball.
My favourite sport is netball because everyone works as a team and are very enthusiastic.
And my sporting highlight is when we won the under-13B team tournament. Melissa and I have been netball captain for 2019/20. Netball is a sport that is played alongside hockey in the winter. We have a lot of matches and tournaments over the winter period, including a tournament called IAPS. We try to have as much equal amount of play between the two. My favourite things about being captain is the teamwork, people asking for help, and overlooking the hard work that everyone puts in to improve. My proudest moment has been IAPS. We came 5th and lost our last match, which meant we wouldn't have been going to the finals. But yet on the way home we were still singing Underdog by Alicia Keys and laughing the whole way. My message to figures is to take your responsibility and not take advantage of it.
At the start of moving into Ruds, I was selected to be the boys swimming captain to represent the school. As many of you know, I have a love for many sports, so to be chosen as a sports captain was an honour. We have been lucky to have many fixed swimming fixtures during the season, successfully winning most of them due to having a great swimming team. I'm proud to say. Swimming galas are great, but also nerve-wracking, as you are out there competing on your own against the other competitors. Until the end, when you have your teammates alongside you in the relays. What I found, which was always good to hear, is the great support of the Stonyhurst crowd cheering you on, making you that winner. Swimming has many benefits and will help you with all of your other sports in mind and body. We are lucky to have a pool at school, so make sure you use it whenever you can.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Annie Gagan and this year I've had the pleasure and privilege of being girls swimming captain. At SMH, we have a keen team of swimmers willing to wake up at 6:30 twice a week. All our swimmers are dedicated and fulfil our school motto, Conjure Pui. For me, swimming is usually an individual sport. However, being part of the SMH family, it has shown me another side of swimming and the power of teamwork. There have been many memories of swimming at SMH. Last year, when the girls' relay team went down to London for the IELTS finals at the Olympic pool, this was a highlight for me especially, as we got a huge personal best. Another highlight was interline swimming, where everyone comes together and competed for their line. These events bring the whole SMH community together and will be a long-lasting memory from my time at SMH. I would like to say a huge thank you to Mrs. Morgan, Mr. Walter and all the staff. We wouldn't be here without you. Congratulations to all the swimmers who qualified for IELTS this year. I am sure you would have all been fantastic. I would also like to say thank you to Hugo for being a great co-captain and always letting me do the 3 cheers. If swimming has taught me one thing, it's that it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up. My advice is to work your hardest and be the best you can be. Conjure Pui.
name is James Wager and I'm captain of boys hockey. Boys hockey is a really good second sport for boys at SMH. We start training in the first term and play matches in the second term. We had a really busy first half term of matches, but sadly missed our last 2 matches due to lockdown. This was such a shame because all the teams had been improving throughout the season, and the first team was hoping for their first win. I have really enjoyed being captain this year and hope that I've been a good leader. I have helped with coaching and tried to be positive. I have been really proud of how the teams have played, especially as some of the boys have never played before. My best memories are playing in the tournament in Manchester, in figures. We only conceded 1 goal all tournament and we finished second. Everyone played really well, especially Oren in goal. This year it was hard because the season finished too soon. But we had some great teams and a really good team spirit. All 4 teams played some hard-fought matches. I really hope that Ruds can continue to play and improve next year in the college. This year, we had 2 boys playing for Lancashire under-14s, which was an amazing experience and really improved our hockey. I would recommend to figures that, if you get the chance, you should go to Lancashire trials, because even if you don't get in the team, the experience will be really good for your hockey. I would like to thank Miss Hartley, Mr. Breeze and Mr. Walter for all their hard work and coaching this year. I would also like to thank my teammates and all the boys who played in Figures and Ruds for helping to make boys hockey successful and fun.
Hello, my name is Molly Watmo and I am Girls Hockey Captain 2020. We play hockey for 2/3 of the year, in winter and in spring terms. We switch every half term between hockey and netball. Overall, we've had a good year and have been lucky enough to play the whole season, as I know that some sports didn't get to play. My favourite part about being Girls Hockey Captain has been watching my team develop their skills and talents and become the amazing team I know they are. I remember playing hockey for the first time when I was younger and hitting a soft ball around the sports hall and watching everyone chase after it. If I could pass on one message to my fellow sports players, it would be to never give up, to keep chasing your dreams, because with hard work and determination comes good results. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Jacob Driver and I was honoured to be named as cricket captain this year. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we could not undergo the cricket season this year, which was a real shame. We had a fantastic team set out for the season ahead as well. I'd like to thank Mr. Harsbrook and Mr. Garlington for making I and my team reach our capabilities during the season last year and during net practice.
Hello, my name is Emma Payne and I am Girls Summer Sport Captain for this year. Summer sports for the girls consist of rounders and cricket, which we do in the last 8 weeks of the summer term. However, due to current events, the summer sports season was cut short and we hardly got to play any matches. I enjoyed seeing people playing cricket matches and enjoying it, even though they had never played that sport before. I first started playing cricket and rounders in primary school and really enjoyed it. My one message to everyone is to always believe in your strengths, because you are always capable of wonderful things. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Noah, the tennis captain of SMH. The year started really well for the tennis academy. After winning the county championships last year, we got to the regional finals. The team included Tom Carruthers, Monty Core, Rodrigo Martinez and myself. We all played really well and had a brilliant day. We got to the finals beating some strong opponents. And unfortunately, this year, tennis was cut short due to coronavirus, which is a shame because we would have been in a good position for IAPS. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Shaw for all his hard work in getting us to this point. Under his leadership, the Tennis Academy is growing in strength and Stonyhurst will be a hard team to beat. Thank you.
The school squads on Mondays and Saturdays were fun as we did a variety of drills and got extra practice with our doubles partners. We enjoyed the practice matches against other schools, although we are disappointed about missing the competitions, especially IAPS. We're looking forward to coming back to school and training loads so that we can compete well next year.
Hello, my name is Rodrigo and I'm 13 years old and I am athletics captain. Last year I qualified for the next one, for discus, and that was on Birmingham. That gave me a really good chance to put my skills into practice, to show other people what I'm capable of doing, and that helped me a lot to next year's athletics. I was looking forward to leading a team and got myself prepared for the future, but I'm sure next year I'll give my very best. My memories of sport has been when I came second in the 800 meters. And lastly, I just want to say a really big thank you to all the teachers that support me throughout the year and that everything is possible. Never give up. Thank you.